And the news I want to bring you, and this has been slightly preempted by the other witnesses, is that federal funding agencies, federal research agencies, the Canada Research Program, are at the moment ignoring the single biggest and most egregious diversity problem in higher education, and that is viewpoint diversity. This may seem like a partisan statement, and I would understand if you thought it was so, but it's just simply an accurate description of reality. The survey showed that, in our survey, Eric Hoffman found slightly different things. 76% of professors we surveyed voted for either the Liberal Party or the NDP. Only 7.6% voted for Conservatives. We asked them, maybe party identification is not the only thing you want to think about. We asked them how they would identify politically on the left or right spectrum, and 88% identified as left-leaning. So this is, of course, pretty significantly different than the rest of the population, and of a category of a magnitude which is really unlike any other kind of diversity concerns that higher education is currently concerned about. Now, it might be tempting to dismiss this as a concern only for Conservatives. Again, I would understand if some would think that would be the case, and certainly there are consequences for Conservatives. They reported in our survey high rates of self-censorship, finding the workplace to be a hostile workplace, and a whole host of problems. I should say we also found that centrist, sometimes even left-leaning scholars, particularly feminist scholars who thought about the importance of biological sex as a really important category, also reported really great concerns about political discrimination. So it's not just a right-left concern, but it is, I want to suggest to you, not a partisan concern. It's a concern that matters towards the purpose of higher education as a truth-seeking and truth-validating research enterprise. I think that the lack of viewpoint diversity significantly damages the purpose of higher education, which I greatly support. How does it do this in practice? Well, first of all, it just reduces the effectiveness of peer review. John Stuart Mill said, "He who knows only his own side of the case knows very little." Peer review is supposed to give you the best criticisms by the most knowledgeable people who are going to be most critical of your work. You don't have to change your mind just because you face that criticism, but you will know your side and be much more robust by knowing that.